Scattered showers return to the state line after a couple dry days in a row, so look for the possibility of a little rain in the morning as well as a couple rumbles of thunder, and that's going to extend well throughout the end of the week. It does dry out by the weekend, though, in case you're making weekend plans already. We look at satellite and radar, and an area of low pressure over Missouri. It's moving in a lot of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico, so that's what's setting up our kind of rainy pattern. Rain coming in from an interesting direction. It's not often that we see showers coming in from the southeast, so look for the southern skies to bring in the rainfall this time around. There's been a lot of rain stretching up into Tennessee as well as sections of Alabama where flash flood warnings are ongoing because of all the rainfall there. Definitely won't be that heavy for us as a lot of those showers get kind of hung up to our south, but we are expecting again some on and off rainfall going into tomorrow morning as well as into Friday mornings. On satellite and radar, already starting to see some of that moisture, a spotty light rainfall here and there across the state line. You can see FUTURETRACK not showing a ton out of that through those very early morning hours. Here we are at about 8 o'clock, and that's when you're definitely going to pay attention to FUTURETRACK radar or even the 13 Weather Authority app as you get into tomorrow morning. Some downpours in play. They will be brief, but there could be some brief rounds of soaking rainfall on occasion and a couple rumbles of thunder, so you're definitely going to want to watch out for those quick-hitting downpours over the course of the morning. They will be scattered around the state line, so not all areas picking up those little pockets of heavier rainfall. You can see by noon we're still looking at somewhat steady rain across the state line, and then things become a lot more scattered going into the afternoon and evening, so very hit or miss later in the day. There will be plenty of dry time, plenty of dry areas, but just be ready for that on and off rainfall to continue throughout much of Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. We get into Thursday night, things dry out briefly, then we've got more rain ahead for Friday. So look ahead on the breakdown of the forecast. You can see a lot of the rain coming through during the morning, and then again, it's a little more hit or miss into the afternoon, but our rain chances remain high. Probably won't see those dive down until we get to tomorrow night. And again, keep in mind, a couple rumbles of thunder are possible. When it comes to temperatures, staying very warm tonight, middle 60s under a mainly cloudy sky. This is a lot more like late August. And then as you look towards the morning, pretty consistent. Middle 70s to upper 70s, clear through the morning. We get into the noon hour, inching into the 70s like we've seen the past couple days. Should be up to about 72 for the forecast under a mainly cloudy sky with that scattered rain continuing. We're going to take a quick peek ahead to Friday morning. You can see some spotty rain continuing there, and by the time we're heading into Friday afternoon, things start to dry on out. We should have dry conditions for your Friday evening as you kick off the weekend. Weekend looking dry and warm for the second weekend in a row. 80s in the forecast for the weekend. Next week, cooling off, but only to the mid-70s, still a good 10 degrees above average. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we might finally get into some fall territory late next week, some upper 60s on the horizon on the end of the 10-day forecast. Up until that point, still feeling like summer across the state line. As you look at the 4-degree guarantee, we managed to stay just a little cooler today, but still on target. And we'll go for even more cash in the bank, so to speak, Brittany, tomorrow with a forecast of 72.
All right, we are on a roll. Alex, thanks for that.